Big House getting DMCA'd could be a good thing. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Is Alston Melee about to downplay the fact that Nintendo sent a cease and desist to Big House? No. Threatening the existence of online Melee is a real and terrifying thing, especially in the world where we can only exist online. Plenty of people spend hours of their time making Big House Online the tournament that it would have been, and ignoring the actual loss of revenue and time on Jogo Guy's end is ignoring the issue at hand. We also think that plenty of channels have covered the deeper threat to Nintendo's legal actions, and we simply want to approach the topic from a glass half full angle because it feels like we're all kind of ignoring it a little bit. Listen, if this turns out to be the first of many future actions that lead to the war of the Melee community versus Nintendo, we can all point and laugh at how stupid this video was in reflection. But as it stands today, even in the quote from Nintendo on the C&D that we have all just assumed is real, I guess, they said in the first 2 sentences that they plan on supporting Melee events in the future, just without the use of illegally copied versions. We just think that in a world where it's easier than ever to hear about the impending doom of Melee dying from the cease and desist, there are positives that have come out of this, but don't get it twisted, it is still a very heavy-handed fuck Nintendo, #free Melee through and through. But to ignore the fact that more people than ever are talking about Melee is ignoring what has actually been happening the past couple days. The Melee community declared war on Nintendo the second that news was made public, but our voices were not the only ones present. The amount of people and groups who have covered the story and commented on their support of the Melee community to their platforms is insane. We have a video covering mainstream moments in Melee and how impactful these moments are to the scene and gaining the support of companies who significantly benefit us, but you could make another top 10 mainstream moments in Melee video from just the last couple days. Getting the support of people outside the Melee community makes us stronger. Whether or not Nintendo actually respects us, they have to bite their fucking tongue whenever they speak on our name. The cease and desist on EVO 2013 was a vibe check then, and the cease and desist on Big House and Online 2020 is a vibe check now, and I fully believe that there are people in business suits in Kyoto discussing the impacts of the Melee community right now. While Big House Online may not happen on December 4th, it is very likely that Nintendo's actions made more people aware and interested in supporting the Melee scene than that tournament could have. Nintendo just accidentally gave the Melee scene a bigger platform to stand on, with more people than ever holding us up, and started to push the conversation that has been destined to happen at some point. Nintendo, fuck off. If a war is what you want, a war is what you'll get, but the Melee scene is not alone in this fight. You could have just left us alone and turned a blind eye when your in-person community was forced to exist online during a fucking pandemic. You could have just tried to reach out and work with the person who made a better online experience than you have accomplished in your time as a video game company. Nintendo could have just looked away. But instead you made us better. Thanks for the Slippy downloads and the Limbs Veyer visits.
Thanks for watching Alston Melee, and subscribe for weekly SSBM content. We'll be putting out a longer top 10 video on stuff related to this subject later this week, so be on the lookout for that. If you want to see longer form Melee content, you can check out these videos that we've done already that are closely related. And if you want to see more short form content like this, let us know in the comments. Thanks!